The countdown to the contest, and every reason to think these two teams will give us high drama. Both so capable of producing eye-catching football, and now the stage is theirs. It's PSG, they take on Real Madrid, and it's coming up next on EA TV. Welcome to southern France. We're at the Stade Vélodrome in the city of Marseille. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me ready to provide tactical analysis is Sue Smith. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It's Paris Saint-Germain, and they take on Real Madrid.
It's a pleasure to be here, anticipating a good game today and an atmosphere to match. Certainly been buzzing in here ahead of kick-off. Hopefully we're not disappointed.
Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. In particular, what do you expect to see from him?
Well, he's going to pose a real threat today with all sorts of strikes. He's got a great technique. The way he connects with the ball, kicks through it, his shots from distance are something to watch out for.
And here's how the lineup looks for PSG. Nuno Mendes plays with Achraf Hakimi in the fullback positions. Vitor Ferreira starts with Fabian in the centre of midfield. And the lead striker is Ousmane Dembélé. And let's dissect the Real Madrid side. Thibaut Courtois begins in goal. Aurélien Tchouameni plays alongside Federico Valverde in central midfield. And handed the task of playing up front today is Kylian Mbappe. So off and running here, the first half underway. Neves. Hakimi. Marquinhos. João Neves. Vitor Ferreira. Pacho. Hakimi. Ferreira. Fabian. Neves. Dembélé. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. Valverde. Here's Mbappe. And Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Federico Valverde. Is with Vinicius Junior. Now with Bellingham. Mbappe. Real chance. And a goal! Not wasting much time today. They strike first.
Well, when you watch this again, the passing is brilliant. They always have an option, the ball is moved so quickly, the defence just can't get anywhere near them. And then what a finish.
Underway once more, and it's going to be interesting to see whether or not PSG can articulate an appropriate reply. Hakimi. Now with Neves. Kvaratskhelia. PSG couldn't keep it. Tchouaméni is with Vinicius Junior. Kylian Mbappe. Now what can they do from here? Real did well to regain control of the ball. Jude Bellingham is with Vinicius Junior. Looking for the final pass. Valverde. Opportunity here. Oh, and just like that, there's the second goal. They're flying out of the traps.
Well, here's the replay. Despite lots of pressure from the defender, he manages to hold him off, gets his shot away. It's a good goal, that.
Two 0 here, and the ball is moving again. Nuno Mendes. Fabian. Here's Marquinhos. Dembele. And Real with the ball again. And the referee has decided to award the free kick to PSG. That's a good-looking ball. Chance to get themselves back into it. Still alive. And the move breaks down. Vinicius Junior. Is with Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Now with Bellingham. Nice weight on the pass. It's an unbelievable start. 3 goals with hardly the polish off their boots.
Well, we can see it again, and he does well. He shows great strength and balance to fend the defender off, and then he slots it home. It's a really good goal, that.
This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. Vicha Kvaratskhelia. On to Neves. Fabian. João Neves. Neves. Oh, could be an opportunity here. And Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. Tchouaméni. And on to Alexander-Arnold. Eder Militao. Here's Valverde. Tchouaméni. And Valverde. Mbappe. Here's Valverde. Jude Bellingham. The keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Mendes. Dembele. And a strong tackle. And he's broken free. A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Well, here's the replay, and the play between the two of them is just brilliant to start the move. And as soon as he's through 1v1 with the keeper, it's never in doubt that Vinicius Jr. would score. He makes great contact, just fires it in.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. Vitor Ferreira. No foul, PSG advantage. Kvaratskhelia. Hakimi. Oh, useful ball. And with that, the attack breaks down.
Yeah, the positioning was spot on there, wasn't it?
And he has options available. Good challenge and a throw-in coming up. Well, following on from the previous incident, he sees yellow now. Intelligent ball. Vinicius! And this will be a penalty. Well, it was apparently a bookable offence.
It's silly, isn't it? Has to go in the book for that.
The keeper going in the right direction and saving it. Who can they pick out? Well, a touch too heavy there.
Yeah, that looked really promising. They'll be disappointed, you know.
Kvaratskhelia. Now with Hakimi. Marquinhos. Hakimi. João Neves. Dembele on the ball. Nuno Mendes. And slipped through beautifully. Well, it looked like a good ball, but cut out in the end. Counter-attacking chance. Oh, nice ball. Willian Pacho. Here's Marquinhos. João Neves. Dembele on the ball. Nuno Mendes. Ferreira. Vitor Ferreira. Neves. On to Vitinha. João Neves. Fabian. Now with Neves. Looked as though there might be a threat, but not so in the end. Good defending. Bellingham. Kvaratskhelia. Now with Neves. PSG couldn't keep the ball. Eder Militao. Tchouaméni. And Valverde. Nicely cut out. João Neves. Now with Bellingham. Very effective pass. Aurelien Tchouameni. Now the attack fizzled out. Neves. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Still racing forward. But they took care of the situation defensively. Vinicius Junior. Now with Bellingham. Disappointing end to that. Now, who can he play it to? Ferreira. That's a good pass. And still they wait for the chance. Could be dangerous. And defensive play to be applauded. Ready to break, perhaps? Tchouameni. Is with Vinicius Junior. And unable to keep possession. João Neves. Neves. On to Vitinha. An alert intervention. Now, options are plenty. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Danger building. And it's opening up. That is tackling of the highest order.
Yeah, good position in there, wasn't it?
Vicha Kvaratskhelia. Vitor Ferreira. Fabian. On to Neves. Well, good idea. Well, plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Federico Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Tchouameni. Federico Valverde. Oh, good idea. Given away by Real Madrid. Nuno Mendes. Now with Neves. And a decent delivery. And danger dealt with for now.
Yeah, sometimes you don't need finesse, do you? It's just about getting rid.
Jude Bellingham. Quick break could be on. And a throw coming up after a really fine piece of tackling. Vinicius Junior. Jude Bellingham. Oh, might be. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, here it is again, and he's just so composed in front of goal. Decides to just caress it past the goalkeeper, who can do little about it.
Well, they just have to get on with it here, knowing that it is a gargantuan task facing them. A really good pass. Tchouameni. Alexander-Arnold. Kylian Mbappe. Can they set chance. Well, there to intercept. Nersch. Now with Mensch. Valverde. On to Vitinha. And almost at half-time, Real Madrid with the lead here. Interested to get your thoughts.
Yeah, it's been a great first half. They've controlled large parts of the game and they look like they're going to score every time they go forward. If it stays like this at half-time, they'll be delighted with that.
There was the chance they could get caught out on the break here. Jude Bellingham. Mbappe. Is it going to be? So a throw in for Real Madrid. Nicely timed tackle. Fabian. Dembele. Dembele on the ball. And Fabian. Will it happen for them? Genuine chance. Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Federico Valverde. And on to Alexander-Arnold. Jude Bellingham. Aurélien Tchouaméni. Bellingham. Now Eder Militao. Trent Alexander-Arnold. And Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. Real Madrid have given us away. Vitor Ferreira. Nuno Mendes. Here's Fabian. Oh, skipping away. Chance for Dembele. Oh, top goalkeeping. And the corner played over by Dembele. Oh, disappointing clearance. Oh, that's a clever ball. Here's Marquinhos. Well, nothing comes of it. Jude Bellingham. Aurélien Tchouaméni. Here's Valverde. Tchouaméni. Jude Bellingham. Here's Valverde. Bellingham. And Valverde. Eder Militao. One slick pass after another.
Yeah, they're moving it so well, aren't they?
Jude Bellingham. And Valverde. Doing well to win it back. What can they do from here? Mbappe. Outdoing his opponent. Nersch. Dembele on the ball. Now with Bellingham. What about the stoppage time situation? 2 minutes the word. Mbappe. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Vitor Ferreira. Fabian. On to Vitinha. Fabian. Dembele. Midge. And green space galore for PSG. And just like that, broken up. This looks interesting. Can he score? There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here's the replay, and it's quite a straightforward finish in the end. But he does well to find space and then hit the target. I'm sure he'll be pleased with that.
No more time left. We've reached the halfway mark here at the Orange Velodrome. Well, we're highlighting him for a reason. He's bossing the game, Sue, and giving the defenders headaches.
Yeah, been relentless today, hasn't he? Hitting the target from every angle. And he was clinical when it mattered. Great finishing.
Well, the ball moving again, and Real very much in charge of this one. Well, good idea. Mbappe with it. Grabs it nicely. Well, the pass in behind the defence. Quick thinking from the keeper. Ferreira. Neves. Dembele on the ball. Vitor Ferreira. Willian Pacho. Now with Neves. Vicha Kvaratskhelia. In the right place to cut out the pass. Bellingham is with Vinicius Junior. And a useful cross. And they're not out of the woods. Ball retention is often part of it.
Oh, he's done brilliant to keep possession.
Bellingham. Decent position. And credit due, a good intervention. From one side of the pitch to the other. Now opening things up. Well, oh, surely! Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Vitor Ferreira. Dembele on the ball. Fabian. Intelligent ball. Minge. Oh, useful ball. And on to Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. And Bellingham. Federico Valverde. And Valverde. Is with Vinicius Junior. Jude Bellingham. Eder Militao. Given away by Real Madrid. Promising possession, this. Is with Vinicius Junior. Alexander-Arnold. Well, PSG have it back now. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. And he's made headway. Ball is loose. And there it is, a goal. I must say, much to the annoyance of the keeper.
As the replay shows, the goalkeeper does everything he can. He's a bit unfortunate it goes in, but question marks have to be asked of his defence. They could have certainly helped him out.
C'est un but pour le PSG. Le numéro 10, Ousmane Dembélé.
Well, they're a bit like a passing machine, and you can understand why they want to play it that way, in front as they are.
Yeah, they're controlling things right now, that's for sure.
Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Dembele. Ferreira. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Federico Valverde. Now with Baratelia. And good work from Real Madrid to win the ball back. But he's certainly not alone. Mbappe. Oh, this looks useful. And the defensive intervention there. Fabian. Oh, good vision. Nice looking move. There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, if we watch this again, you can see he's under all sorts of pressure, but still manages to keep his cool, and he finishes it off well.
Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3.
Le numéro 17, Vitinha.
Mbappe. Mbappe! A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Another look now, and you can see he's under all sorts of pressure here. He's done well, though, to fend them off. Really strong play and a good finish, too.
So back underway. This is extraordinary what we're witnessing here.
Le numéro 10, Kylian Mbappé.
Mensch. Not made it look routine, but read it well. Valverde. And Bellingham. And into the last 30 minutes now. Jude Bellingham. That can be so difficult to play against a confident passing team when you're trailing. Eder Militao. And on to Alexander-Arnold. Aurélien Tchouameni. Kylian Mbappe. Bellingham. Eder Militao. Now with Alexander-Arnold. Federico Valverde. Tchouameni. Now Eder Militao. Valverde. Eder Militao. And keeping possession. Alexander-Arnold. Jude Bellingham. Well, this is what you call passing with confidence. Well, they were very patient, but they no longer have the ball. And teammates around him. Really determined play to hang on to it. Needs composure! And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today.
Well, let's look at the replay again. The interplay between the two of them is so impressive to create the opportunity. And the run and the finish by Vinicius Junior is so good. He manages to get a lot of power on it, and the keeper couldn't do much about that.
Pour le Real Madrid, le numéro 7.
Hakimi. Here's Marquinhos. Ferreira. Nuno Mendes. On to Pacho. Kvaratskhelia. Dembele on the ball. Danger building. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Valverde. And Bellingham. Mbappe. Jude Bellingham. Now with Alexander-Arnold. Tchouameni. Maybe dangerous here. And in with a real chance. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, here we can see it again, and it's a really cool finish. He didn't overthink it, just made his mind up and slotted it home.
Pour le Real Madrid, le numéro
Ferreira.
10, Kylian Mbappe.
On to Mensch. Fabian. João Neves. Vitor Ferreira. Now with Mensch. Ferreira. Dembele. Promising pass. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Ferreira. And Fabian. João Neves. Oh, useful ball. Bad place to lose the ball. And a goal this time. Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered.
Well, this is all about the press from the front. They go as a team, make it so difficult for the defence to get out, and then once they win it back, they're so clinical. It's a lovely goal.
But pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 8,
Aurélien Tchouaméni. Alexander-Arnold. Now with Bellingham. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Eder Militao. Tchouaméni. Mbappe with it. Federico Valverde. Bellingham. Here's Valverde. Aurélien Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni. And he read it well. Valverde. Aurélien Tchouaméni. And Bellingham. And fed forwards. Real Madrid have given us away. Nuno Mendes. Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball. Ferreira. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. Good weight on that pass. And an opening! And a goal to delight the fans! Just what they were hoping for!
Well, here's the replay, and it's quite a straightforward finish in the end. But he does well to find space and then hit the target. I'm sure he'll be pleased with that.
C'est un but pour le PSG. Le numéro 7.
Given away by Real Madrid. Vicha Kvaratskhelia. On to Pacho. Hakimi. On to Neves. Marquinhos. Vicha Kvaratskhelia. Can they set up a chance? Well, we know they can pass the ball better than this.
Oh, you can't lose it there. It's just not good enough.
Valverde. And with the advantage, no reason why you shouldn't play keep ball. Bellingham. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Ball retention so important. Bellingham. And Valverde. Kylian Mbappe. And Bellingham. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Fabian. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Well, not the best piece of finishing we've ever seen. Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. Aurélien Tchouaméni. Federico Valverde. Tchouaméni. And Valverde. Oh, bruising past him. Ready to strike. A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Well, if we take another look, he just glides past his man. The defender just can't live with him. And once Bellingham's through on goal, you just expect him to score. This time he goes for power, and the keeper's got no chance in saving that one.
So they restart the game, but that goal truly feels like the final nail. Too easy, far too easy. Dembele with the cross. Well, plenty of power there, but in fairness, should have made the keeper work. PSG are going to switch things around on the personnel front.
Fabian Ruiz. Son remplaçant, le numéro 19, Kangin Lee.
Aurélien Tchouameni. Valverde. Courtois. Rodrigo. And on to Alexander-Arnold. Rodrigo. And Valverde. Eder Militao. Vinicius Junior. And snuffed out the danger immediately.
Yeah, no messing about there. He saw that coming, didn't he?
Mensch. Ferreira. Nersch. And strong play here. That's a good-looking ball. It will be a Paris Saint-Germain free kick. Well, we saw what he was trying. Rodrigo. Well, close to the end of this contest, and Real Madrid absolutely cruising. Your thoughts?
Well, they've been excellent and thoroughly deserved to win this. Some of the attacking play has been a pleasure to watch. They just look so dangerous when they go forward. If I was a defender, I definitely wouldn't want to play against this team.
Holding on to it. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius! And that's a very good parry. Jude Bellingham. On the foul, but the advantage with Real Madrid. Textbook example of how to cut it out. Ferreira. Kangin Lee. On to Pacho. Oh, this looks useful. And keeping possession. Beautifully weighted ball. And tucking it behind for a corner here. Well, no escape, not an immediate yellow card, but the referee deals with him now. He's been influential today, but the manager decides to make a personnel switch at this point.
Eduardo Camavinga.
Dembele tasked with taking the corner. Eder Militao. Camavinga. Here's Valverde. Eduardo Camavinga. Is with Vinicius Junior. Real in a good position out wide. Good looking cross. Really good build-up, but no end product. Ferreira. Well, had no intention of losing out. Dembele. That's a good pass. Oh, danger here. Oh, chance! Vinicius Junior. And Valverde. Is with Vinicius Junior. Camavinga. And Valverde. Smart defending. Dembele. Oh, he could finish. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Look at this lovely ball threaded through. Really good vision to set it up. And it's good movement to get on the end of it. Really shows his composure in front of goal, doesn't he?
C'est un but pour le PSG. Le numéro 7.
Valverde. And on to Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. Eduardo Camavinga. That's a good-looking pass. Camavinga. Might lead to a chance. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Aurélien Tchouaméni. Now with Alexander-Arnold. How did they let that attack come to an end? Good physical play. And the counter-attack looks on. Lee. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Eduardo Camavinga. Oh yes, what a pass. Camavinga. Can they do it? And that is the final whistle. The big headline here, PSG lose.
Well, I think the coaching staff will be furious after that. They clearly didn't implement the game plan. There was no real effort either. I'm sure there'll be words in the dressing room after that performance.